Are you paying attention? This is from Front Page Magazine. It's David Horowitz's great publication. It's interesting sometimes to read about the last days of past civilizations. It's hard not to notice during these readings that the last days were filled with completely irrational ideas and behaviors that couldn't be explained in any way outside of a total collapse of reason. And boy, are we seemingly there. You know, most societies die of suicide, not attack. Did you know that? Most societies wipe themselves out. And it's interesting to read about the last days of past civilizations. You'll note that the last days of past civilizations were filled with idiotic, irrational ideas and behaviors that couldn't be explained by reason. Now, in entirely unrelated news, there's a new proposal to mandate coverage for gay infertility. Now, the problem is that gay infertility is just biology. 2 men and 2 women are not infertile. They're just not capable of impregnating each other. Not a medical problem. It's a mental problem. It's a physiological problem. Infertility coverage is meant to cover natural couples who would be capable of conceiving a child if not for medical problems. Gay rights activists will predictably argue that couples in which one partner has deeper medical problems may also be covered, but that is only as a part of a larger set of natural couples. What they're getting at here is that infertility coverage for heterosexual couples, it's not fair that coverage is not available to gay couples. And you say, well, wait a minute, gay couples are not infertile, they just by definition can't have babies. Doesn't matter. It's not fair that they can't have babies when other people can. Not fair that gay couples can't have babies, and so we want access to infertility coverage. This is going to be the next push, according to this story in the magazine, and what do you think? Come on, Rush, it's never going to happen. Right. Never going to happen, right? Yeah. Ryan in Cokeville, Wyoming. Let's grab a phone call here before it's too late. Ryan, welcome to the EIB Network. Hello, sir.
Thank you, Rush. It was a pleasure to be on hold during your obscene profit break. Hey, the real issue with this gay infertility is that the human anatomy is a bigot. That's the real issue. And
yeah, so, I can see that. The human anatomy is the bigot.
Yes, the human anatomy is a bigot. We're born and we discriminate by the very definition of the human anatomy.
I can't find any fault with that, folks. I really can't.
In the spirit of fairness, Rush, I've got a solution here. And the solution is that we need to push some federal legislation mandating that the human anatomy come from the womb gender neutral. And this will make everything fair. This will make the anatomy so that it's not a bigot anymore. And to get the rhinos on board, we just need a grandfather clause so that those of us born before this legislation passes can keep our gender.
Yeah, that's a key element here. If you don't grandfather this in, a lot of us would be really confused.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an excellent point. So we need human anatomy must come from the womb gender neutral.
Yes, that solves the whole problem.
Now, for the people of Rio Linda, what could you explain that?
Well, I guess it's kind of difficult to explain, but the primary purpose is so that there's no more bigotry from the human anatomy.
Yeah, but what's a gender-neutral anatomy?
Well, if you're not born male or female and this anatomy can procreate, then it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, or whatever. Everyone can procreate, and there's no bigotry, and all is well.
Okay, so all we got to do is to figure out how to give birth to a gender-neutral anatomy.
Yes, and we'll mandate that federally so that, it'll just happen.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. No wonder I'm jealous I didn't think of this.